Hey, it's Kish, and welcome to another Grown Girl Glow Up video. I haven't been on here in a little while, and I actually just took a little bit of a break. Had some things going on in life that I was taking care of. Everything's good now, but I missed recording and talking to you all, so I'm back, and as you can see, my setting is a little bit different. I'm outside, enjoying a beautiful afternoon, hair blowing in the wind like a Beyonce video. No, I wish I looked like Beyonce. Yeah, I just wanted to come on here and talk about something that I believe every grown woman deserves. You know what that is? That's living a life of fulfillment, joy, and peace. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how letting go, and I mean really letting go, can help us find the peace and joy and fulfillment that we have really been craving in our lives. So, inner peace is a gift. And to accept that gift, we have to let go of control. And I know that's hard. I know it's hard for me, and it's probably hard for you. And I think as women, we find it hard overall because we want to be the organizer. We want to be the fixer of things. We want to be the solutions person. But sometimes we just have to know that we have to let go of control to get that inner peace. And letting go means letting go of how other people behave. You can't control that. You can't control what someone else says. You can't control what someone else does. You cannot control things like the economy. You cannot control, there are so many things in life that just can give us so much angst, and we can't do anything about it. So the first step in being able to find that inner peace is to understand that we just have to let go of things we can't control to accept that gift of inner peace. And letting go is definitely not weakness. It's actually wisdom. So another way to find that peace and fulfillment that we all really do crave in life, that's can be found by strengthening our relationships with other people. Although we cannot control, like we already know, we cannot control other people, we can control ourselves and how we interact with other people. And if we strengthen the relationships that we value, the relationships that we have that are meaningful, that can help us gain that peace and fulfillment. Specifically, letting go of resentment or bitterness or any of things in the past that may be holding you back from strengthening certain relationships in your life. Maybe that's with a parent. Maybe that's with an adult child. Maybe that's with a family member, a spouse. Letting go of bitterness and resentment not only ages us from the inside out, and we don't want to do that, but it just holds us back from having a beautiful experience with people who were or can be more meaningful in our lives. And that in turn will definitely create that sense of inner peace and fulfillment in our lives. Someone that I find really, really smart once told me, as it relates to forgiveness, they said that forgiveness isn't saying that it was okay. but it's saying that you're okay without carrying this around anymore. Pretty smart. Another step we can take to find that peace and fulfillment in life is to live on purpose. And living on purpose, you might think, what does that mean? Well, to me, it means allowing God's plan to override our own agenda. Sometimes we feel the direction that we take our life is the right way, but it's really the agenda that God has for our lives that's really going to help us step into that fulfillment and peace that we crave. Sorry about that, I'm back. I'm filming on a Monday, and Monday is the day that our community has the recycling trucks come through, so kind of had to edit that out. So God's plan is always going to take us further than our own agenda. A lot of times the way we think our life should be and the direction our life should go in, we feel that we know best. But I know I personally have found that when I direct things, just like in the natural, I need a GPS, I need God. He's the best GPS that there ever was. Have you ever done a small favor for someone, or even a big favor for someone, and they weren't grateful? Maybe they didn't even say thank you? Well, that's gratitude, right? Gratitude is another way we could look at how we could find that fulfillment and peace in our lives. Finding gratitude in the little things. Yes, even on the hard days, if we can find something to be grateful for, even a tiny thing like a fresh cup of coffee, fresh hot cup of coffee. Sometimes I know I will just sit, especially on a cold day, which today obviously is not, but on a cold day, having a nice cozy cup of coffee, I find myself being so grateful for. And the more I seem to be grateful for even small things, I seem to find more and more things that pop up that I'm just really grateful for. So having that gratitude, an attitude of gratitude, will really help us in reaching that point in life where we find more peace and more fulfillment. You know, I had a grandmother who would always put things away, all of her good things away, and would say, I'm going to wear that coat when I do this in the future, when I go to this wedding next month, or I'm going to pull out my good silverware when family comes over on this holiday. I'm the type of person who I always thought, why wait? Why wait until someday? So that's another thing. Are we finding hope in today? Are we finding peace in the present and living in the present? Because we have this one body that we've been blessed with, this one time here on this side of eternity. Are we making the most of it and finding hope in the right now instead of looking forward to someday? We don't want to look to someday to wear our good coat with the fur trim. Why not wear it on Wednesday when you go meet your friend for coffee? Why wait for someday to repair that relationship with a friend that you need to repair? Why wait for someday to do what you can today? So every season of your life, including today, is a part of your glow up. So just keep walking in it. You haven't reached the finish line yet, but as we walk towards it, why not enjoy it and be in the now, finding hope in the now? Well, it's getting a little warm out here, and I actually have an appointment in about 20 minutes that I need to get ready for. But if you enjoyed this conversation and if you found value in anything that I was chatting with you about, feel free to join us by subscribing and yeah, maybe even comment. So until next time, I will see you in our next video, and keep finding that peace and fulfillment in your life. I'll see you next time. Bye.